So let's get to it. So this is basically what I would call, the root of the matter or the crowning energy. And we have the energy of letting go. And this is a situation for those who have recently gotten out of a relationship. You've invested a great deal of time. This is the Eight of Cups, and you might have invested 8 months, 8 years, a moon cycle, even, 1 month. But to you, it seemed like eternity. You invested a lot of time. You've invested a lot of uh, emotions into this relationship, so that it's really hard to walk away. But you feel that it is necessary for the betterment of both parties for you to walk away. This can also be played out in that the other person walked out on you, and it has been hard. And this is a month in which memories will creep back, and it will affect your ability to move forward. Okay. On top of that, I do have, this is the energy that is crossing you. This is the death card. And it's also the same type of energy. This is walking away from something that no longer serves you. And it's urging you, it is a very difficult process. If you've been the one, that has been left behind, then it's also very difficult. But it's necessary. Okay, so the two energy here, I just sense that it's strongly a month of letting go, a month of moving forward. For those who are in relationships, I just feel that this is also a situation in which outmoded ways of thinking, ways of doing, or default ways of acting within that relationships have to be severed, have to be like renewed, so that you can move this relationship in the direction that you want. And I feel that for those who are in coupled relationships, a lot of you have been thinking long and hard about walking away from this permanently, and you haven't found the courage to do that. Okay, so it's actually very important for you. This might be actually a very pivotal month for you to do that. um for those who are single at this point, I feel that, your old ways of thinking, likewise, you have to leave behind your emotional baggage and the way you have dealt with relationships, love, and romance in the past, and to emerge into a more emotionally fulfilling month. Okay. So in the past, I do have the Hermit, and the Hermit is coming up in the reverse position. So I feel that, this indicates like taking time off for contemplation and for self-assessment, self-improvement. I feel that a lot of you have not been able to do that successfully, or the time you've taken to yourself has not been adequately long enough so that you can make some positive changes. Okay, so I feel that you're walking away and you're taking time for introspection, but it's still, the time that you've been away has not been long enough for you to make any drastic to have any type of spiritual breakthrough. So I feel that we're back to the same type of behavior. Okay, in the position of what's coming in, this is not the outcome. This is just, the what is coming in right now. We have the World, and the World is in the reverse position, and it's corroborated by this Hermit card coming in reverse as well. The World is here, and you have everything there to make the your life or your love life, your romance department, everything that you want. But you're not seeing it for what it is. You have everything there, but you're not truly appreciative of it. For those who are in a relationship, you might have like the most loving relationship in the world. All it takes is a little bit of, tweaking to your liking, and then you would have everything that you want. But a lot of you are not seeing the big picture in this situation. Okay. So in terms of your aspirations, your hopes and aspirations, I feel that a lot of you are, for those who are in the relationship and you're trying to fix things, you have everything here at your disposal. So it's just a matter of whether or not you feel this relationship is worth fixing. Because at this point, I feel that, based on all the investment you put in, it shouldn't be so hard for you to walk away, and yet you are. So you have to ask yourself if this is really worth, I feel that it can be fixed, but like, do you really want to invest any more time in this? Because it shows to me that you might not. So just be honest with yourself, be honest with your partner about whether or not you even want to continue. Because I feel that, emotionally you've moved on. That's just my feeling. And for those who are single and looking, you have everything here at your disposal to heal yourself so that you become more dateable and that you can attract more loving, more um, people who are basically more aligned with your value system, your beliefs, and your who can nurture you and who can be everything you want in a romantic partner. Okay, you do have everything here, and the world is your oyster. You do have a lot of possibilities and a lot of love interests in this situation. Okay, so just it's a matter of changing your old belief system, how you approach love, and you're learning, being honest with yourself about all your pitfalls and all your behaviors that are keeping you from achieving the love that you want. Okay, you have all of this at your disposal, and these are like the best two cards that you can get. And this is your subconscious here, and this is basically an energy surrounding this whole situation that you might not be aware of. And I do have the Knight of Swords, and with this Knight of Swords, this is a very rash, a very impatient person. So I feel that for those who are thinking about walking away, um, you haven't thought this through completely, and you're seeing it from only your point of view. Okay, you're not seeing the whole picture. Hence, the world is in reversed. For those of you who have walked away, you're very impatient. You're very, at this point, you're almost like very anxious about entering new relationships. And everything has its time and its place. So when you're entering the dating scene after a long time being by yourself, be a little more courteous so that you don't come across as desperate. Okay, so just be really careful about that, because this type of brash, abrasive behavior might drive away high quality people. All right, so yeah, so slow down, take a breather, and just relax. I mean, things will come in their time. Okay, um so this is the advice from the universe regarding this whole situation here. I have the Knight of Wands. He is showing up in the reverse position, and with the two Knight energy, I just feel that it's definitely a month for you to slow down. You're moving too fast. There is expansion, but you're pushing things too fast. Okay. This is a fiery energy, so it also indicates, the sex drive. So if you are seeking relationships, or you're getting into relationships, or you're trying to fix relationships, make sure it's for the right reason. Make sure it's only because you want, the emotional fulfillment rather than just the physical satisfaction. And I feel that is strongly indicated with this Knight of Swords. So be honest with yourself about what it is that you really want, and state your intentions upright to your partner or your potential partner. Be very honest about what it is that you want the relationship for, because I just feel, it might just be like a physical connection that is like a one night stand, or you're getting back with people for all the wrong reasons. Okay, so be very, very careful about that. Um, on top of that, in your external environment, I have the sun here. And again, this is a very vibrant, a very beautiful, very healthy, strong energy. So at the same time, don't push things too hard. The people in your external environment, they're very attractive. They're just basically, you sense all the possibilities out there, and you know what you want at this point, and everything is just like glitz and glamour. So you feel that you can just sleep with all of them, for those who are single. So be careful of that energy. Try to suppress it, and at the end of the day, you want like an emotionally stable relationship anyways. Okay, um, so if you're single, date responsibly. Date responsibly. And I feel that the people in your midst are actually very honest, and you're probably going to run across a lot of fire signs too with this sun energy, and who are themselves very honest. So you should be honest with them, just in fairness. Okay, for the This is your hopes and fear. We do have the Strength card in the reverse position. And the Strength card is in the hopes, in aspects of hopes. It's also a very Leo energy, so you're hoping to be somebody's center of attention, and you're hoping that for those who are single or dating, you hope that relationship would basically boost your self-esteem, okay? In terms of fears, you're fearing that you might encounter somebody who might not be able to do that, or you might be dominated in a relationship. So with this sun energy, the people you're coming across, they're very confident, they're very freedom loving, they're very vivacious. Therefore, you feel that, in the process of getting involved with them, you're going to feel a little intimidated. You feel that you might lose yourself, you might have to subject yourself to their whims and things like that. Or in a relationship where it's stable, or a marriage situation, you just feel that, you have to cater to your partner more than they cater to you. So the give and take is a little unbalanced in that situation. But I can assure you the outcome is phenomenal. We do have the Ace of Cups. So for those of you who have who are single and looking, love is on its way, and you're going to encounter a lot of fiery energy. So the Leos, the Sagittarius, and the Aries. So I just feel that, and it's an interesting mix because you're water, they're fire. So there's, opposites attract. So there's going to be a lot of physical attraction, okay? And there's going to be a lot of chemistry. I don't see like conflict here at all, except just, a little bit of an internal struggle. But overall, it's a very vibrant energy, very conducive for new dynamic relationships. For those who are still in the relationship, I feel that this is a month where you will actually make up your mind about what you want to do. So I see that coming in very strongly. You would choose to either walk away with it or stick to it and be unhappy. I feel most of you will choose to walk away, wherein you will feel that, although it sucks, but both parties are now happier. For those who are actually staying, I feel that, having a heart-to-heart with your partner is due here. It's long overdue. And you might be able to work through some issues. For those of you who have dealt with a Virgo in the past who have been unscrupulous or have been misleading you, I feel that, you actually might be able to reach a fair conclusion, and then you both can salvage this relationship, at which point you will have a very good outcome here. And, honestly, if it doesn't work, it's not meant to be. It shouldn't be so hard. So if you're like doubting yourself, just ask yourself what it is that you really want and why you're staying in this relationship when you feel subjugated, and when you feel that, this relationship is all about them rather than about you. So make an honest assessment, okay? And then be decisive once and for all.